Hey guys, today we get to take a look at a new premium ship. This is a tier 8 Spanish cruiser, and it's going to be available as part of a pirate-themed event. But I also see that there is an Admiral pack available as well, which typically means you're going to be able to purchase this thing for real money and not have to worry about loot boxes or just weird bundles or tokens, that kind of thing, which is nice to see. So is this a ship that you would consider getting? Well, its gimmick here is burst fire, right? That is the Spanish cruiser line here. And this one is a little bit different. We get plus 25% AP damage and 25% worse dispersion. So pretty painful thing there with dispersion, but maybe it's going to be worth it. We'll have to see in this game coming up. But you get 3 salvos in this burst. Then you have a 42-second reload. So potentially a great way to dev strike some cruisers, that kind of thing, assuming we land some shells, because dispersion nerfs are not my favorite thing in the world, let's just say. Something you should know is the concealment is unbelievably good. The best concealment out of any tier 8 cruiser. So very, very, very strong there. Maybe that is good that it doesn't have the best dispersion in this burst fire. Might be a little OP potentially. We'll see though. The DPM is quite low for any tier 8 cruiser, among the worst. So not looking to see too much out of sustained DPM. We are going to try and take advantage of this insane concealment alongside the burst fire here. As for upgrades, I'm just kind of going with a standard cruiser build here. And I'm going to try and use outnumbered and top grade gunner here, trying to sneak into some flanks, that kind of thing. Try and find some opportunities to make these work. Not sure if it's necessarily a good idea, but outnumbered here might actually help prevent that dispersion loss a little bit. Could be nice. As for torpedoes, you do get 6 per side, which is decent, but only 8 kilometer range. They're not particularly fast and don't do too much damage, so nothing too impressive there. Hit points wise, 38,000 HP is pretty good for a tier 8 cruiser. Not amazing, but it is decent here. The weakness is definitely going to be the armor though. 27 millimeters is okay at this tier, I would say. You get a little bit of a 38 mil deck, but there's a lot of superstructure to hit, so that's not really going to help you out too much. 25 mil bow, and by the looks of things here, you're going to have a pretty massive citadel, so you have to be aware of that. Although it is just above waterline, so it's not as big as it could have been. Some of the cruisers at these tiers can have some pretty massive citadels, so this one being pretty much waterline, a little above, shouldn't be too bad, although we'll see. It's still probably going to take a lot of damage. Of course, it does not have a heal, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Something I'm looking for at this tier, especially if I'm going to play aggressive. I do like to have a heal available to me. Unfortunately, I'm not sure exactly how much it's going to cost, but I would expect it to be reasonably expensive, given that there is a special camo here, and odds are they're trying to get you to interact with the event rather than just purchasing it outright. But we'll see. A tier 8 cruiser, though, shouldn't be too pricey, I would say, especially if you're looking for a credit farmer. They do all right, but especially ones without a heal can really struggle when they're up tiered into tier 10s. 8.4 kilometer detect will be helping us out a lot, though. So all that's left is to see how this thing actually performs in a game. So getting into our first game here, we do find ourselves in a tier 10 game with a carrier and a sub, so not the best first matchmaker for us, but we'll try and make it work here. We do find ourselves a DD fight, which we can hopefully help. Not sure how this is necessarily going to go. We do only have 7 guns. I didn't exactly mention that, but alongside the DPM, well, having only 7 guns isn't really all that amazing, especially if we're going to get worse dispersion yet on that. Turret angles looking back over your shoulder, not amazing here. And our dispersion doesn't look too good. We will burst fire this, though. Trying to guarantee some damage in. 42-second reload coming through from that.
Critical engine damage.
And we do pick him up. Okay. It's very nice. I do want my engine back, though. So 5,000 damage there is not amazing, but hey, the burst fires are quite nice on these Spanish cruisers. I really like the flexibility they typically provide. Oh my goodness, that is a Montana. Okay, I think it's time to run away. Oh, is our gear gonna eat those too? Oh no, we're so dead. You know, to be fair, we are pretty quick here when it comes to using this outnumbered skill. It is 8% speed when there's no friendly ships really within our gun firing range. Really just the enemy ships have to outnumber the friendly ships within our gun firing range. And in this case, when nobody's spotted, we're getting that speed, which is pretty nice. It allows us to run away a little quicker. Okay, we got ourselves a Montana here. I don't really want to open up on that. We got a situation where our team is kind of clumped up in a ball here. And if we win or lose is really determined by... Well, are they gonna kill everything there, or are they just gonna get crossfired into oblivion here? That's the question. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. There is the Petro here. So it looks like our team is kind of getting crossfired, but maybe we'll do okay. We'll see. Try and drop some torps here for the Petro. Try and keep them busy. Maybe. I don't really want to fight a Petro, especially the new legendary upgrade, which we'll probably look at tomorrow if I had to guess. Really have enjoyed playing with that one when I had the chance to. Already, unfortunately missed that salvo. Petro guns hurt, man, so we gotta be careful here. Just trying to distract at this point. If we can keep the Petro and Monty from getting huge crossfires onto our guys here, that's a good thing. That's what we have to be doing right now. There we go, outnumbered perk active. I'm showing too much broadside. It really is just use your rear guns at this point. Lack of DPM, guys. Certainly feeling that. It is tier 10 though, to be fair. But this is not an amazing start to things. Woohoo! Look at that bounce. These new effects, eh? Pretty wild. This is probably the first video on the new patch, right? It seems pretty good to me. I'm not having too bad a time. You'll have to let me know what you think about the audio. It's been a main complaint that I've seen from the community, so if things are a little off, I'll try and get it so they're not too annoying for you guys. Fire chance could be better. 19%? I guess he's already on fire.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Just, oh my goodness, wrong button. There was a shim up here the whole time? No, please. Dang it. Oh, opportunity? Opportunity? Oh, he's gonna die probably. Well, still opportunity. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. There it is. That's the gimmick. On a 2000 HP Petro. We got him. There we go.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Well, I mean, I don't want to say it's possible, but team might come back. We'll see. Ah, yes, there's Shima. Although we're going to not really have an opportunity to get a salvo into him here. Oh, yeah, only 3 guns in the front. Oh, no. Okay. He's going to get away, though. Okay, Holland's coming in. Kind of just been trying to charge down this Shima. 7 guns is weird, man, I gotta say. Feels very odd. Missed. Shell velocity seems not great as well. Where's this Monty looking? Did I see that right? He's looking this way? To his spawn? Kind of funny. He is. That's hilarious.
Support that target.
Pretty unlikely we'll catch the Shima around this corner. Especially since there is a Montana here. Try and dodge his shells best we can, but that overmatch hurts. We swing it around? Oh, not quite. Should probably be trying to use conceal here, but it's just kind of game over. We just didn't have a great team. They sent everyone to this flank and they all died. Unfortunate. It's Holland's low. Maybe we can help take him out before we go down. Oh, a sub. 7-kilometer ASWs on this thing. Which is not great. But maybe serviceable. At least they're plane-based. No, game over. Well, we'll try our burst. Oof, that dispersion. Oof. Oh, yep. Those home. I think I can avoid those.
The ship is on fire.
Ouch.
Torpedoes astern. We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
Yikes, man. That is not what you want to see. $26,000 damage, guys. Up tier is painful, especially when your tier 10s are doing that poorly. Battle on, I guess. So, game number 2 here, we do find ourselves in a little better matchmaker. And that first game, we probably shouldn't take too much away from that as far as the ship's performance is concerned. Just know that that is a potential downside of... Ooh, look at that. That would be a nice target to go after. Maybe a potential downside of the ship, right? Is fighting against those tier 10s. It's really, really difficult to deal with. Did I aim high enough? No. Okay. Too bad. But hey, plane-based ASWs, that's very nice to have. 25-second reload, though. That is kind of brutal. Oh, he's way farther up. Whoops. Oh, okay. Maybe he's a little farther back. Those pings aren't the most accurate thing in the world. And Veneto here. I mean, that's a pretty scary ship to deal with a lot of the time. Let's make sure we use this. Do them that way by the looks of things. Okay, he shot. We'll stick with the AP maybe. See what we can do with that. 4,000 damage, alright. He's broadside right now. Why don't we try it? Oh, the dispersion, man. Why did they... Well, I don't know. Maybe they felt like it might be a... It might become like a Condi at tier 8 if they gave it better accuracy than that for the burst fire. It's a little disappointing though, I won't lie. These are Hydro here. Look at us go dark here though. The conceal is nuts. I will say, the conceal is very, very awesome. The burst fire though is more of a penalty than what it is on the tech tree ships. Okay, broadside Mayoko.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes direct front.
Damn, not enough lead.
Torpedoes to
It's a
starboard.
bad shot. Should have led that much more. Subs here. We should go dark here in a second. We're gonna turn broadside. It's a little scary. Wait, no, he's above water? Oh no, the split is here. Duh. He's moving away, I
Torpedoes to
guess.
starboard. Torpedoes astern.
Let's see if we can help on the split here. A little bit. Oh, I got a direct hit on the sub. Okay. Unfortunately, it feels like our DDs are kind of just YOLOing for... I should have HE. The DDs are YOLOing for the submarine here. I did not get him by the looks of it. Any oil spills? Not that I can see.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Yep.
Torpedoes to
Wait, he's
starboard.
pretty close.
The ship is on fire. Awaiting instructions.
Here we go. And we have a Prince Heinrich rushing us. That's pretty bad.
Our team has taken the lead.
Well, it's a more exciting match, that's for sure. Oh, there's the sit. Hey, we got the sub. Let's go.
Enemy submarine
We'll
destroyed.
do that.
Problem solved, sir.
And we'll try and get the other side off as well before we go down here. I think we're gonna die though, guys. Overpens maybe? Or just whiffs because it's a German battleship? Please? Oh, we're still alive. Torps don't do enough damage? Okay, good. These sub-torps were enough. We're alive. 40,000 damage. That's it. Huh. I think this is a pretty clear example of a ship that isn't particularly good, I guess would be the way to say it. Yeah. I think the gimmick is a cool idea, like the burst fire. I just prefer the way they've done it for the tech tree, where they don't give you a much worse dispersion because of it. I understand the AP alpha, but we hit 2 shells there? Like, what? Right? Like, I can understand not wanting to make a Condi at tier 8, but I think they went a little too far with this one. It's just not fun to have a gimmick button that you go all in on that makes your ship worse when it comes to actually dealing big AP alpha. And I mean, that's been my complaint with battleships, obviously, for a very long time, but a cruiser having that now too, and then it doesn't have the armor or tankiness to deal with that. It doesn't get a heal to help deal with that. Sure, you get the concealment to push in, which is really cool. But I don't think that's enough. I mean, we just died to a Mayoko salvo here, but I'm really, really hoping that he's just going to walk out broadside. And then we can really try this burst. Because I want to see one. I want to see one. Like, why does this exist? Right? That's what I want to see. Oh, there we go. Don't turn away. Turn in, please. No, he just turns away. Okay. Probably should have taken that, honestly, but I want to get the one good one, you know? Wait, is he greedy for torps? Do it. Yes. I don't know if we have the pen. He's doing it, guys. Please. He's slightly angled. Please. We got 2. No. Oh, shattered a few on his torp belt. Unfortunate. But that's why you're sacrificing so much DPM, survivability, that kind of thing. That's what you're waiting for. I don't know, man. There we go. We get ourselves a win. 2 not particularly close games, unfortunately, but I think we see that even in the better case scenario of a tier 8 match without the carrier, I don't think this thing's going to be particularly good. Top score somehow? Don't feel like we did that much. I didn't do that. Like 36k from our main guns, that's it. Oh no, man. The depth charges did pretty good there. 3 of them for nearly 10,000 damage. I mean, that's a lot of our damage. So hey, at least your ASWs are decent. I suppose there's that. Yeah, not a huge fan of this thing. I didn't go into it thinking it would be too amazing, especially once I saw the dispersion gets worse when you use the gimmick. It's a little disappointing to see. I would have liked to see that be not as extreme. 25% is kind of insane on a ship with only 7 guns and this low DPM. Doesn't even have crazy shell velocity. You know, the pen isn't all that great. It's just okay pen for this tier for the AP. It doesn't help the HE at all in the burst fire, right? Like, maybe if it gave you 25% extra fire chance or 25% AP shell damage for this nerf, because then when you're shooting HE out of the burst, it's just purely 25% worse dispersion on that burst. Which kind of sucks. So, I don't know. Not a huge fan of it, but hey, if this event, pirate event that it's going to be in, is interesting to you, and maybe there's a way to earn it for not spending too much money, maybe that's a decent option for you. But otherwise, there are so many premiums at tier 8 that are going to do a lot better than this thing, at least in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and have a great rest of your day.